Hey guys, Juicy here. Today we are going to sensitivity to our console. So just watch this and then you put it as this and tell me if it helps you out.
Right now?
Yeah, same.
Let's go.
I'm just getting towards Pleasant Park.
Stop playing like a little bitch, dude.
You're the one camping. Get out of here.
What? No sniping.
You're fucking garbage. Yo, can I get a GG in the chat, boy? This kid is garbage. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Munch, bringing you guys another video. Guys, this is going to be another tips and tricks video because you guys showed so much love, so much support on my last video giving you guys tips. So guys, if you please can kill the likes in this video like you guys did in the last video, I appreciate that more than anything, man. If these tips actually help you guys out and you want more tips videos, just give the video a thumbs up. I'll bring you guys more tips and tricks videos in this game to make you a better Fortnite player. I promise you guys, I promise you will become a better player by just watching these tips and tricks videos and actually putting these tips that I give you into perspective and actually using them. So in today's video, we're going to cover sensitivity and all the basic settings that you want to have in the game. So there's a lot of different things that people have questions about because this isn't your normal Call of Duty where there's only one sensitivity that you have to change. This has aim down sight sensitivity, X and Y, so that's vertical and horizontal. They have scope sensitivity, X and Y, which is just normal shooting through a sniper rifle sensitivity, and then they have your normal sensitivity, which it's crazy to think that they have this much sensitivity in the game, which is awesome, man. And especially on console, this is for console players. All you PC guys, you guys are lucky because on PC, even if their sensitivity is low, they can hit their AR shots. All they have to do is swipe the mouse and it turns into a quick sensitivity. Like, they can turn on kids with a quick swipe. It's just a lot better to control on PC than it is on console. So you guys, if you play on console and you need some help, tips and stuff like that, watch this video, use these tips, and it'll actually help you guys out. I promise you guys. This is a little quick build fight that we had going on. It was me versus two other kids. It was actually a pretty good fight. You guys are going to enjoy watching it in the background. But besides this fight, after this fight, we're going to get right into the video and talk to you guys about all the settings that you guys want to have within the game. Now, as you guys can see, the building, you want your sensitivity to be high for building purposes, so that way you can turn and build without getting shot from behind. But then you don't want it to be too high so you can control it. So we're going to, in today's video, we're going to cover all the basics there. We're going to talk about what you guys want to have it at. Now, there's no set sensitivity, but we're going to talk about the perfect balance. You guys are going to enjoy this video a lot, but again, guys, thank you so much for the support. It means the world to me. It's just crazy to see all the support that I've been getting. In the comments below, all you guys, it's amazing. Leave down a comment below what you guys want to see in the next tips and tricks video. But let's get right into it. Alright guys, so now we're going to cover the basics of what settings you want to have. So now we have the mouse sensitivity. Now again, if you guys play on console and you use a controller and you don't use a mouse, you don't have to worry about this. You can have this at whatever you want. This really does not matter. It doesn't change anything with your gameplay, so don't worry about the mouse sensitivity at all. But if you do play on mouse, I'm sorry, this is the wrong video for you. This is more for controllers and stuff like that. But now we're going to cover the wireless controller sensitivity X and Y. Now this is, you're moving right and left and up and down. I think the X is right and left and then the Y is up and down. So a lot of people are curious as to what sensitivity they can play on. Now a lot of people think that because, like, say this is 7, it still says 7, and this is 7, but it's lower 7. There's no such thing as 7.5. There's no such thing. No matter what, if you apply changes and then you leave and then come back to your settings, it's always going to be at the same 7. So I don't know why they did that, but it's basically 7. It doesn't matter how high on 7 you have it. If it says the number 7, it's going to be on 7 or 8 or etc. on from there on forth. But besides that, a lot of people have questions about what to have this sensitivity on. Now I understand that's a good question because if you have it low, a lot of people play on like 4 or 5. This is where you kind of like start off at. If you have it down here, I'm gonna tell you now, yes, your shot's gonna be good from like looking around, like your shotgun shot is gonna be good, but the thing that sucks about having a low sensitivity like this,
1 minute, guys. I'm just doing around. Sorry about this. 43. Mm, 42. 42. 41. Sorry, guys.
People have questions about what to have this sensitivity on. Now, I understand that's a good question because if you have it low, a lot of people play on like 4 or 5. This is where you kind of like start off at. If you have it down here, I'm going to tell you now, yes, your shot's going to be good from like looking around, like your shotgun shot is going to be good. But the thing that sucks about having a low sensitivity like this is your building skills, you guys. As you guys can see, let me pause real quick. If you play on like 4 or something like that, look at how slow you turn, man. You turn extremely slow. So if someone's behind you, this is how long it's going to take you to react. Very long, you guys. So you're not going to have time to really react. They're going to get a lot of shots off on you. So I want you to play at a higher sensitivity. For instance, I play on 7.7. That's my perfect balance. I love it. And as you guys can see, it's so much quicker to turn on people. If someone's behind you, you can easily turn and build, stuff like that. But besides that, we're going to cover how high is too high for you. So if you guys go to your sensitivity and you raise it up to like 9 or... Yeah, let's go to 9. Let's just go to 9 sensitivity. It's extremely fast. Now, if you're controlling your character and if you're looking around and your character's doing this, like a little jolt type of look, your sensitivity is probably too high for you. If you can control it where you're doing a smooth look around every single time you're playing, then you might be able to control it. But again, that's up to you. If you're jolting around like this, it's too high for you. Definitely too high for you. You got to lower the sensitivity. But if you're doing a smooth look like this, like you can control it where you can look quick or you can move slowly and keep it like very still. I guess how you can practice is hitting a tree. If you're hitting a tree and you're trying to hit the little blue targets, if you can keep up with the blue targets very easily, then the sensitivity is okay. You can play on that sensitivity. Now keep in mind, this is also your hip fire accuracy. So with the shotguns and stuff like that, it's extremely fast. Yes, you can build circles quick. You can build circles extremely quick. But the thing that sucks about this is, yeah, see how quick it is? Sometimes it's too quick for me. But the thing that sucks about this is when someone's on you with a shotgun and you're hip firing, your shots are going to be really shaky. So that's why if you can't control it, drop it down 1 sensitivity. Try that out. See how it is. I found my perfect balance at 7. You guys can go ahead and give 7 a try. Let me know if that's your perfect balance, but I think 7 is a perfect balance. Some of you guys are asking, is 6 okay? Is 8 okay? It's whatever you're comfortable with. Whatever you can control is the best you can do. Go as high as you can, but make sure it's still controllable, if that makes sense. Now, besides that, we're going to go to, don't worry about the mouse aim down sights or the scope sensitivity. We have the wireless controller aim down sights. So what people ask what this is basically when you're shooting an AR, it's your aim down sights. Now, I keep it at 0.42, and the reason I keep it at that is because that way when I see someone, it's not too fast. Like if I push right all the way, it's not too fast, but it's not the slowest. It's going to be kind of hard to shoot people. Oh shit, someone's shooting at me. I'm over here trying to do a tutorial and whatnot. But it's going to be hard to aim down sights basically and try and shoot somebody, because when you're aiming down your sights and your sensitivity is extremely high, let me show you for example. If I go down to my aim down sights and move it up to like 0.78 or something, when I'm aiming down sights, dude, I'm not going to be able to control this. It's going to be just like the hip fire. I'm not going to be able to control someone slightly moving a little bit like this slight movement right here. That's what you need when it comes to aiming down sights. So it's okay to have your aim down sights as low as possible. As long as you can hit your shots with your aim down sights, that's good. As long as you can control this little range of movement right here, like a little circle of where somebody could be, that's good. That's what you want to work on. Again, like I said, it's your aim down sight. So you can literally, if someone's over here to your right, you can look and then aim down your sight and then take your time with the shot. It's not like Call of Duty where everything's extremely slow. Like if you have 1 sensitivity, it's slow to turn on someone, it's slow to aim down sights and kill them. This you could have 1 fast and 1 slow, which in my opinion, it works really good. So like I said, keep it around a 0.42. You guys can play with it, see what you like the best. Now we have the scope sensitivity. Now this is with a sniper. So if you have a sniper or a scoped AR, that's your sensitivity with moving left and right. I say keep that about the same as your AR aim down sights, as your normal aim down sights, because like I said, guys, it's really good to keep it slower. If you want to, actually, I might move to 0.40, just because the slower, the better, but you don't want it to be too slow. Like, for instance, if I go to 0.8, if I move it to 0.8, yes, I have control of my aim down sights completely. But look, I'm going to push right as far as I can. Look at how slow that is. If somebody is running, there's no way I'm going to keep up with that person running. So that's why you want to have it kind of fast, but not the fastest in the world. Like I said, 0.4 is really good, man. It's a good sensitivity to keep it on, and it really helps out, man. It's not too fast. If someone's running, I can keep up with them. It's a good sensitivity, in my opinion. Play around with it, find out what you're comfortable with, and stick with it, man. Stick with it and use it. You want to go as high as you can, but being able to control it. Now, besides that, we have the set to scale HUD. This is up to you guys. I keep it at 1, which is default. What this is basically, if you guys know, they allow you to change your HUD now. So as you guys can see, my mini map, my inventory, my health, and everything is super small. I keep it at a normal just because I like to be able to see all my stuff. It doesn't bother me that it's in the way, so I keep it at a normal 1.0, which is really good. There's nothing wrong with it. And then we're gonna cover a few other things, but let me get into the circle and then we'll talk about a few more things. All right, now that I'm in the circle, we're gonna cover the rest of these things down here. Now, uncapped frame rate, guys, I promise you now, it's always set to off. Go turn it on and apply it, you guys. I promise you now, the quality of your game is going to increase a huge amount, you guys. For the rest of these things down here. Now, uncapped frame rate, guys, I promise you now, it's always set.
Mine doesn't say uncapped frame rate. I'm pretty settings back to restart mine. It's 44.
It to off, go turn it on and apply it, you guys. I promise you now, the quality of your game is going to increase a huge amount, you guys. If you want to play with good quality, like the FPS, it's good to have uncapped frame rate on, but the thing that sucks about it is every time you turn off your PS4 and turn it back on, it's automatically going to set to off, so you're going to have to come back here every single time you start up your game and turn it on, guys. But I promise you, you won't regret it. Matchmaking region, keep it on auto. It keeps it to the closest region to you. It'll give the best region for you without you having to find it yourself, so keep that on auto. Everything else I have off for, except for auto equip better items, and reset building choice, and also show spectator count, just because I want to know how many people are watching. I turn off auto run just because auto run can be very annoying, you guys, when you're sitting there trying. It's good to have uncapped frame rate on, but the thing that sucks about it is every time you turn off your PS4 and turn it back on, it's automatically going to set to off, so you're going to have to come back here every single time you start up your game and turn it on, guys. But I promise you, you won't regret it. Matchmaking region, keep it on auto. It keeps it to the closest region to you. It'll give the best region for you without you having to find it yourself, so keep that on auto. Everything else I have off for, except for auto equip better items, and reset building choice, and also show spectator count, just because I want to know how many people are watching. I turn off auto run just because auto run can be very annoying, you guys, when you're sitting there trying to fight somebody. Because I push run so many times, sometimes my auto run will automatically make me run when I'm not trying to, so it can f you up in some fights. Now,
what?
just because I want to know how many people are watching. I turn off auto run just because auto run can be very annoying, you guys, when you're sitting there trying to fight somebody. Because I push run so many times, sometimes my auto run will automatically make me run when I'm not trying to, so it can f you up in some fights. Now, It's a little easier because you can be lazy when you're running across the map to just turn on auto run and stuff like that. But don't be lazy. If you want to be good at the game, don't be lazy. Just hold your thumbstick up and run across the map. It definitely helps out to have that off, because in some gunfights it will fuck you up in certain situations. So just turn it off. It's better to play with it off. And that's basically all the settings that I have for you guys. Now I know some of you guys have more questions about your sensitivity, like is 6 okay, is 7 okay? Guys, I'm telling you now, whatever you're comfortable with is perfect. The higher you get, the better you'll be as a player, but you got to be able to control it at that high sensitivity. So as long as you can control it, it's fine, you guys. If you're playing on a 9.9 but you're controlling it through your hip fire shots like this, it's fine, you guys. I promise you it'll be perfectly fine. You don't have to worry about it too much. It's all about your personal preference. The better players have the higher sensitivity, but they also know how to control it. Just because you have a high sensitivity doesn't mean you're going to be the best in the game, you guys. Just because I go through on 10/10 sensitivity isn't going to automatically make me one of the top players in the game. I have to be able to be good with it at that sensitivity. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys please can give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate that more than anything in the world. Holy crap, there's only 10 people left, you guys. Just by camping, there was 10 people. I don't have the best loot. I hate burst assault rifles, but we're going to go ahead and try and get a win. Why not? Since we're already this close to the end, let's just try and get a win for you guys. In the books, I don't have the best material. I don't have shields, so if someone snipes me one time, I'm dead. If someone headshots me and then body shots me, I'm dead. So I am in a tough situation because I wasn't looting, and I was telling you guys a little tutorial on how to set things up. Ooh, there's some loot over here. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try and get this win. I can't promise you guys anything, but we'll try it. There we go. Off me, man. That was a good one. He was pretty good. But guys, there you have it, man. We got the W. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys please can give this video a thumbs up for that W. It was pretty easy, man. I was camping, but I was giving a tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.
So that was the best settings to use on console. Now I'll show you their best how to build fast like Ninja and Myth.
Had a wall behind. Just give this video a thumbs up. I might do another giveaway, including some more starter pack giveaways. Had a huge, massive 11,000 V-Buck giveaway, and today we're announcing the winners. So if I see your names at the end of the video, make sure to go to your latest video and check the comments, because I commented on one of your video letting you know that you won. But with that being said, let's get right into the video. So you need help help on learning how to build quick on console. I know a lot of us watch these big streamers like Myth or Ninja, and they all build extremely fast and they make it look easy. That's because on PC they have things called keybinds, so they can easily get to what they want to by pushing one button. Now on Xbox or PlayStation, we have to push the button 2 or 3 times in order to get to the certain material or stairs that we want. So in today's video, that's exactly what I'm going to teach you, is how to build fast as possible on console compared to PC. Now starting off, we're going to go into the settings. You guys, your sensitivity has to be higher. If you want to build quick or anything like that, the higher sensitivity you have, the quicker you're going to be able to turn and place different objects on the floor. Now I know a lot of people like playing on a lower sensitivity. This is good for aiming down sights and shooting your weapons and stuff like that, but when it comes to building, this isn't that good. And the reason this is because when you try to spin around and build a full 1x1 wall around you, your sensitivity is so slow to the point where you can get shot by the time you put up a wall. But if you're playing on a high sensitivity like 9, you're going to be able to spin instantly and build a full circle wall around you as fast as possible like Myth does. Now keep in mind, when you do raise your sensitivity, it's going to be a lot harder to hit your shots, so I found a perfect balance right at 7.7. Now with that being said, everything else doesn't really matter when it comes to building except for a few things. But before we cover those few things, let me show you an example of how the sensitivity works. So as you guys can see in this clip, 4.4 sensitivity has a 1.09 time limit to build a 1x1. 7.7 sensitivity is a lot quicker with only a 0.20 time limit. Now a 9.9 sensitivity is even faster by 0.10, you guys. That's how much quicker it is to build a full circle around you in just raising your sensitivity. So as you can see, just by simply raising your sensitivity, you're going to be able to build a lot faster, guys. This clip, 4.4 sensitivity has a 1.09 time limit to build a 1x1. 7.7 sensitivity is a lot quicker with only a 0.20 time limit. Now a 9.9 sensitivity is even faster by 0.10, you guys. That's how much quicker it is to build a full circle around you in just raising your sensitivity. So as you can see, just by simply raising your sensitivity, you're going to be able to build a lot faster, guys. The numbers do not lie. Speaking of numbers, this is another thing that a lot of people know about because of a YouTuber named PostBoxPat. Awesome guy. He made a tip video on how to build stairs as quick as possible, and I'm going to cover that tip in this video. Now the thing about PC is they have keybinds, so instead of having to push circle, R1, so you're pushing like 3 or 4 buttons just to get to your stairs, all you have to do is push it one time. They push one key and it gets them automatically to their stairs. Guys, this is very important. It gives you those split seconds of time where you're outbuilding quicker than the person on the other side. Now I'm going to show you guys a little trick that PostBoxPat came up with that is a lot better. So basically, if you go to your pyramid and you're on your pyramid, the second you're on your pyramid, edit it out to the back 2 steps and it builds you a stairs. Then you push circle again and it automatically sets it. So anytime you go to your pyramid, it's going to be automatically preset to these stairs. Now yes, I know that these stairs look a lot different than these stairs, but the thing is these stairs take a little bit longer to open up than these stairs, and I'll show you guys an example right now. Dang, that was pretty freaking quick, you guys. But now, what a lot of PC people is they like to add a wall behind the stairs so that way it has protection, and that looks something like this. They put up a wall first, and then they add the stairs. This way, they have double the protection. Now, I'm going to show you guys real quick how long it takes with different methods. Damn, that's a little bit faster, but that split second is all you need to be able to build faster than the other person. Now I'm going to show it to you guys again in slow motion so you guys can see exactly how much quicker it is. So as you can see, it does give you that split second advantage on the other person. Now I know it doesn't sound like much, but I promise you it is a lot when it comes to building. Because in my opinion, you can always be good at this game as long as you have a gunshot, but what makes people greater than others is their building skill and technique. And that's why I wanted to show you guys that, because it does take some time to practice to get used to it, but the second you get used to it, I promise you, you're going to be a lot faster of a builder. Now being able to build quick on console isn't just the only thing you need to learn. You you need to have knowledge, you need to be smart and know exactly what type of builds you need at the right moments. And that's what this next part of this video is going to cover for you guys next. Now when it comes to rushing somebody that has a high ground advantage on you, you need to be able to stay off the floor. And exactly in this gameplay right here, I'm not touching the ground at all. I'm building flat platforms and I'm building stairs to get up and above the person. The reason you want to get above the person is, one, that way they're not looking down at you, shooting at you, and you can look down at them. In this game, that is a huge thing to talk about. Now the thing about building in this game is you cannot build anything diagonal. Everything is a square. Like, so you're going to be able to, if you want to make a turn or something like that, all you have to do is put a flat platform and then build stairs right next to it, just like I did right there. This is why it's a good thing to have it on Combat Pro, so that way you can switch from stairs to the flat platform in an instant second. As you can see, I have stairs. I'm checking the person to see how high I have to go. I just push L1 once, R2, and it places it. So push R1 again, and you switch to your stairs as quick as possible. If you're playing on standard, you're gonna have to push triangle a few times just to rotate throughout all these things. Now remember how I told you having the high ground advantage is a good thing. This is a perfect example of why having the high ground is a perfect idea. Now me and Bricky decided to 1v1 in this match. As you guys can see, he's trying to get high ground advantage. He's trying to catch up to me, but I'm building above him. I'm building all around so he cannot get up here at the level that I'm at. The reason I'm doing this is so that way I'm always looking down. All I did was sound horn to hear where he was, and then I pushed him as I was sound horning. Now as you can see, he got up. My first instinct is get up above him, build my walls to protect myself, and just constantly stay above him. I always want to stay above the other person. This is because when you're looking down at somebody, you know where they are. Now when someone's looking up at you, they don't know exactly where you can be at. It's all about having control of the fight. If you're above the person, you have control. You're the one determining what happens next. So as you can see, I'm pushing up again because he was down below. I didn't want him to end up juking me out and getting somewhere else. So I decided to reset, let me get above him again, and just sound horn. And as you can see, all I'm doing is just lighting him up from above. Now right here, I decided to block him off, get above him as well, and then shoot him from above again. This is all about having the advantage, the high ground advantage. You control the whole fight. Now the next thing I want to talk to you guys about that a lot of people make the mistake of doing is they don't build. When they're in front of somebody or a team of 5 or something like that, what they decide to do is they think they can outgun every single person, but this is not true. You can put a few bullets into somebody, but the second you put those few bullets into them, the whole team's gonna look at you and start lighting you up. So you need to be able to build instantly, like in this example right here. Right there, after I knocked their teammate and I saw the other teammate start to look at me, the first thing I did was build a wall, because I'm not going to sit there and try and gun him down because he already has his sight lined up at me. So I'm going to put up a wall of protection and rush him. Now when you're rushing somebody, you want to put up the stairs and a wall for double protection. This is because if somebody starts shooting your stairs, they're going to be able to knock you down instantly. But if you can put up a stair and wall on console, it's going to be amazing. A lot of PC people do this, but console people don't do this enough. If you don't know what I meant by that, it's putting up the stair, switching to the wall, putting up a stair, switching to the wall as you're running. Now you have enough time to do this because your character does not run that fast. So while you're running full sprint to straight forward, you can easily push R1, R1 twice, R2, R1, R1 twice, R2. It just takes a lot of practice, you guys. But you know the saying, practice makes perfect. Now for the last thing that I want to talk to you guys is what kind of button layout do you want to have on a controller. Now there has been a lot of debate talking about, is Quick Builder better than Combat Pro? Now standard is definitely the worst when it comes to building fast, and the reason this is I'll show you guys right now. If I apply standard, the second I'm on a wall and I want to switch to stairs, I have to push triangle twice. And now from stairs to get to a flat platform, I have to push it 1, 2, 3 times just to get to a platform. Now this is when you're trying to rush somebody and you put a flat platform or a stair, and then you try to go to a flat. You have to push it all these times just to get to a flat, and it takes a lot of time. Now I know a lot of people can do it fast, you can, but statistically talking, it's a lot quicker to do it on Combat Pro. Now the reason this is I'll show you guys right now. Watch how much quicker this is. I put a stair, push L1 once, flat, stair, flat. It's that easy. I know you can do it on combat or standard, but the thing about standard is it does take a lot more button pushing, and when you're pushing a lot of buttons more, you're going to tend to forget and mess things up. Now the last one that I want to cover is quick build. A lot of people think this is a lot better because the name is Quick Builder, but that's not true. The only thing that's different about this is good with building because one, you can rotate your material with R3 so you never take your fingers off your triggers, but the thing is Quick Builder does or Combat Pro does the same thing. thing. The only thing that has changed is your L3 button, and that's to change materials. But because of the new settings, you guys have auto material change, and this changes your material automatically. So even if you run out of material, you don't have to cycle through it to find material that you need, because it'll automatically switch to the next material. So quick builder is not a good thing just because of that reason. Combat Pro is a little bit better because when you're aiming down sight, you can crouch with R3. So it's kind of like Call of Duty drop shots. It helps out with your shot and everything like that. But in my opinion, altogether, I think Combat Pro is the best settings for the game. Since we're still covering settings, another thing I want to show you guys is reset building choice needs to be on and turbo building needs to be on. Guys, what this basically is, turbo building allows you to not have to tap R2 every single time you want to play something. So if you're building a 4 wall, aka a 1x1, you have to tap once, tap twice, tap 3 times, tap 4 times. Instead of doing that, because that takes some time, all you have to do is hold R2 and spin. And as you guys can see, that's the fastest way to do it. So that way you're not tapping your button as many times. And again, like I was saying, the less you're tapping the buttons on your controller, the better chance you have of not making a mistake. And now with that being said, guys, we've made it to the end of the video of part 1. If you guys really do want a part 2 on how to build faster and better on console compared to PC, give this video a thumbs up, guys. The more likes we get, the more I know that you guys actually like this content. Again, the support you guys have been giving me is insane. If you guys do want to follow me on Twitter, I do a lot of giveaways over on Twitter. Just follow me on Twitter. It's linked in the description below. And now it's time to announce the giveaways of the free V-Bucks, you guys. This one has been a massive, it's a $100 giveaway that I'm giving to 5 people. And the winners are, drum roll please, Almighty Shade, Aaron Ratton, Creations YT, Famous Clutch Gaming, and Country Gamer 65 Gaming. Guys, congratulations. Hit me up on Twitter. I already have your guys' Twitters and stuff like that, so just check your messages or your comments on the video and stuff like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want me to do another giveaway again, let me know down in the comments below. I will always do giveaways, but you guys gotta let me know how bad do you want it. But I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.
So guys, I'll see you in my next video. My name's Juicy. Peace out.